Welcome back to Volkswagen Lady Garage. I am your host. Today I'm going to show you how to change the brake pads and the rotors on this 2012 Chevy Cruze. So we're going to get started into a few things. So hang on. Okay, so these are the American Racing tires. There's something special about them. So first off, you have this center cap. You have to prop off and have one of these special little tools for it. So there's that, and then on top of that you have a special key that has to fit into them lug nuts. So I did that. I loosened all of them up, and I'm gonna do the front end, and it's the driver and the passenger side, so we'll get started on it here in a minute. I'm gonna finish loosening these lug nuts and get the tire off and see exactly what I'm looking at. So there you go. So for this, to get the caliper off behind the wheel, you'll need like an 18mm socket, and you'll want to break that off, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Like I said, if you have like the type of tires that I do, you'll need a special key to get the lug nuts loose. So yeah, but it's not too hard of a job. It's just more having to use strength, I guess. So we'll get started in a moment. Some other things. Oh, and for it I used brake cleaner. When I reach that step, I'm actually going to open my garage door because you don't want to breathe that in. And I find this helps a little bit. I left the cap to the brake fluid off just so it could breathe. Probably should have done that the last time that I did it. And at the end, you'll need a caliper piston reset tool. So they're not hard. We'll get started on it. So hang on. Let me grab my gloves real quick. Sorry for the mess. I've been cleaning a bunch of junk that the previous owners left. So, get started on that. It's a little bit dusty in here. Just haven't been out here in a while. Haven't really messed with anything. So, we'll go ahead and get that. So, I've got these loosened. Alright. I'm actually going to get my key and pull them in. Oh, and one more thing. So on my particular Chevy Cruze, I've got the 1.4 turbo, and I was reading and doing some research. Apparently the diesels, if that's right, came with a much larger set of rotors. I think theirs are like 300mm, which comes out to a little over 11 inches. So just keep that in mind. You know, measure your rotors, measure everything, make sure that, you know, it's the correct size and everything, and you'll be good. So you see, turning these, not a hard thing at all. And I've got retainers in, so sorry if I sound kind of funny. So I'm going to take all of these off. And I've also got my wheel turned all the way in because that was the only way that I could fit the jack under the car. And so they're off. Now I'm going to pull the tire off. Pull this back. So we're going to take our tire off. Hang on just a minute. And I'm going to get that off. You see?